Thursday morning. It's a beautiful day today. Figured I would go live. Hopefully, try to get some awesome people to hang out. Open discussion. All right. It's nice. It's cooler than it has been. Right now, it's cooler than it has been in recent days. It's gotten up into the mid 90s, and I think higher recently. So I'm enjoying this cooler weather. This is actually great weather for gardening, and I think I'm going to be able to do some gardening today, so I'm excited to do that. Did some gardening stuff yesterday. All right. First goal for number of likes is 5. 5 likes. I'm seeing 2 likes already. Let's get to my first goal and beyond. All right. Just waiting for some people to join. What's up, Angie? What's up? Hey, what's going on? How you doing today? Beautiful day today. Not as sunny as I would like, but I'm enjoying the cooler weather. How are you, Angela? How are you? How's your day going? This is a chill live stream, open discussion, so I am open to considering discussing whatever topics are brought up. That does not mean I will discuss and get into every topic that's mentioned. I always try to avoid bad topics. Only good stuff, only clean, wholesome fun here on mine and my wife's channel. And certain topics, even though they're not bad, they're not inherently bad or whatever, I just try to avoid at times. It's beautiful. I'm great. Yes, it is beautiful. And that is awesome that you're great. Great to hear that you are great. Janet Potter in the house. Well, good morning. Welcome in. All right, we're getting some people in. Some people in the house. Make sure you folks hit the like, please, if you have not already. Good morning, Janet. What are you up to, Janet? Janet, I admire your work ethic. You are frequently busy. Shawnee as well. You and Shawnee are both very, very productive people, and I love that. I love that. I'm a pretty productive person. I mean, one could argue perhaps correctly a very productive person, but I'm lazy at times. I procrastinate at times. I mean, I'm a person. Nicole Gallagher wrote hi. Welcome in, Nicole. Welcome in. Thank you for writing hello. Elvin Too Fast wrote hello. Welcome in, Elvin. And hello, Elvin. Hello, Nicole. I'm so happy you folks made it into this live. If this is your first time here, write first in the comments so I know it's your first time here. Claire wrote hi. Welcome in, Claire. Happy you made it. If this is anyone's first time in any of mine and my wife's live streams, please write first in the comments. This way I know. All right. DL Sykes, II2893, wrote first. Welcome in, DL Sykes. Thank you so much for choosing to stay in this live stream. Claire wrote, is my profile funny? Do you mean your profile picture? I'm not familiar with your channel or your page or whatever. I typically like to return support. Whoever supports my wife and I on our YouTube journey, I like to reciprocate. I like to return that support. So if I'm not familiar with any of you folks, I'm going to take a screenshot right now. Boom. If I'm not familiar with any of you folks, then I will check out your channels. And if you have content on your channels, I will try to return the support. And first goal, boom, for number of likes was achieved thanks to you awesome people who took the time, who were kind enough to hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much to everybody who hit the like. First goal, my first goal of 5 likes was achieved. Second goal for number of likes is 9. I'm pushing for it today. I'm going for it. Oh, all right. Arun Ruhala. Good morning, bro. Welcome in. Welcome back. Happy you made it back. Nate Garibay, could I connect? Yes, please do that. Please connect to mine and my wife's channel. Please do that. That would be very kind. My wife and I would really appreciate it. And I can't really see your, Claire, I cannot really see your profile picture that well right now, but I will check it out at some point. I don't do videos. Okay. Well, even though you're not a content creator, I'm happy you're here. Thank you for choosing this live stream. Everybody who is choosing this live stream. My wife and I are regular people. We work very, very hard, and we're trying to build our channel up, so we appreciate it. You know, we really sincerely appreciate all of the support. My wife and I are so blessed to have connected with some amazing people on YouTube. Very supportive, very kind people. And, you know, from the bottom of my heart, and I'll speak on my wife's behalf as well, my wife and I very much appreciate everyone's support. Connected. Boom. Awesome. Thank you so much, Nate Garibay. Now, next up, I want you folks to, if you would like to share that information, let me and the others in the chat know, the other viewers, where you are from. Drop it in the comments. Where are you folks all from? We've got some new people in the house. Elvin's Too Fast, Nicole Gallagher, Claire, DL Sykes, Nate Garibay. I'm just reading the chat and going back, folks. Oh, Angie wrote, yes, you do, and have some amazing little boys. Not sure what the yes, you do was about, but thank you for the words of encouragement. Thank you for your kindness, Angie. Some amazing little boys. Thank you so much. Our sons are sincerely very good boys. And I'm not just saying that because they're mine and my wife's sons, because of the fact that we love them more than words. They are truly good boys. They have big hearts, you know, big hearts, and they're good. They're just really, really good boys overall. And they're very kind, and they both have great manners. Nate Garibay from Texas. All right, we got Texas in the house. My wife and I representing Missouri in the house. Angie, Missouri. Oh, I was referring to you both work hard. Thank you for clarifying, Angie. I appreciate it. We do. We try. I'm from the Dirty Glove, Michigan. I may have never heard that before. Dirty Glove. All right, well, we got Michigan in the house. Welcome in from Michigan. The Dirty Glove. That might be the first time I've ever heard of that. Janet wrote, it's 90 degrees already this morning in Southwest Florida. Woo! I'm deciding between canning my pineapples, pineapple jam, or just eating them. Wow, I think you should do all three. Eat some, make some pineapple jam, which sounds awesome, by the way. And canning some. Gisela Pacheco, look, everyone. Gisela Pacheco said hi. Welcome in, Gisela Pacheco. Hello, Gisela. As always, I will make pineapple tea from peels and the cores. That is awesome, and I think I heard of that somewhat recently, and it might have been from you. I might have learned that from you, Janet. That's really, really cool. Great job using as much of the harvest as possible. So you grow your own pineapples? That's amazing. That's one of the really cool things about subtropical and tropical climates is you can grow all kinds of things. Those tropical fruits and subtropical fruits. I love fruits. I like temperate climate because we can also grow certain things that other folks in subtropical and tropical climates cannot, such as apples, for example, peaches, pears, things like that. Because like apples, for example, they need a certain amount of chill hours or cold hours. So they need that cold weather in order to produce. In Michigan, we just point to part of our hand to show exactly where we live. Wow, that's interesting. Thank you so much, DL Sykes, for explaining that. I gotta say, this platform does some weird stuff sometimes. Sometimes I'll see like 4, 5, 6, 7 active people in the chat, and it will show 0 or 1 or 2 viewers. Suspicious at the least. But I'm seeing 4 accounts playing this right now. Thank you to everybody for being here. My first goal for number of likes was 5. That's something I do in mine and my wife's live streams. Is I almost always try to come up with goals for the number of likes that are reached in the lives. Second goal is 9. So if you have not hit the like already, please hit that like. And if you feel so kind, folks, share this live stream out. Share it out on your social media, on Facebook, Instagram, if that's possible. I'm not familiar with how Instagram works. I believe Facebook and Instagram are like married. They're connected or something now. Not sure about that. Relatively ignorant when it comes to platforms besides YouTube and Facebook. Metro Sonic, what's up? Hello, long time no see. Yes, it's been a while. How are you, Metro Sonic? Thank you so much for making it in. M Vale, welcome in, M Vale. I'm going into a 36-hour shift at the ER. Wish me luck. Wow, that is a very long shift. I hope your shift goes great. Stay safe. What do you do in the ER, if you don't mind me asking? And this goes for everybody, what I'm about to say. If I ever ask something and you don't feel comfortable sharing that information, don't share the information. I just try to be friendly at times. I'm just curious at times. But I'm a big fan of privacy. I try to respect people's privacy, so you don't always have to answer. And take that advice besides me. In life in general, if somebody asks you something you don't want to answer, don't answer. And I recommend finding a kind way to navigate that situation and not answer. Live streams has been liked and shared. Awesome. Thank you so much, Metro Sonic. And yes, I just saw Angie's comment about getting 9. Yes, I see 9. Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. You folks helped make that happen. All right. Next goal, third goal for number of likes is 14. I'm pushing today. I'm pushing for it today. It would be really amazing if by the end of this live stream I could hit 20 likes. I think maybe my wife and I have gotten 20 likes or more before. I'm not sure. So if we hit 20 likes by the end of this, that would be one of the highest number of likes, or perhaps the highest number of likes we've ever achieved. But for now, 14. That's what I'm going with. My husband and I work at the same hospital. He's a doctor. I'm a nurse. He was a Marine in Afghanistan as a Navy Corps man before he was a doctor. Wow, okay. All right. Thank you so much for that info, M Vale. LG Mixed Vlog, big like here. Boom, welcome in. LJ Mixed Vlog in the house. Thank you so much for that like. Metro Sonic, thank you. Life is busy for a lot of us. I'm still around. Close to my 20 years on YouTube, August 19th. That is impressive and amazing. Do you mean 20 years? Thank you so much, love.
You're welcome.
There's my much better half.
Good morning, everyone.
My beautiful love. Thank you. And she made coffee for me. We have an espresso machine, and from time to time it needs like maintenance or cleaning or whatever, and I have my wife do it because either I don't remember how to do it, or I just or I don't feel like doing it. If it's possible to be both. But she was awesome. I had some coffee before, and she was awesome and took care of that for me. I love the activity. Hold up. I just want to stop for a moment and just like be thankful for how active you folks have been in the chat. I love that. Thank you so much. Being active in the chat, folks, I think does get the algorithm to show this live stream to more viewers or more possible viewers. So please stay active in the chat, and thank you to everybody who's been crushing it by staying active in the chat. Nate Garibay, I like. Boom, thank you, Nate. Angie staying active in the chat. Thank you, Angie. Wait, how much did you grow? Hello, Hisela. What do you mean, how much I growed? What do you mean? So back to what Metro Sonic wrote. Metro Sonic, do you mean 20 years of creating content on YouTube, or do you mean 20 years of just using the YouTube platform? Metro Sonic wrote, you're welcome. Not sure what that was about, but thank you for being kind, Metro Sonic. M Vale. And we have a daughter. We named her after both our mothers because we both lost them before either of us was 16. Ooh, I'm so sorry, M. Vale, for your loss and for your husband's loss. That's rough, and that's very young to lose a parent. I'm so sorry. Wow. Thank you for sharing that, M. Vale. Thank you. Janet wrote, "Good morning, Nicole." Thank you for being so kind, Janet. By the way, folks, it's totally fine how you wrote it, but my wife spells her name Nicole. I know there's different ways of spelling Nicole. Metrosonic, the more consistently, the more the merrier. How successful content and launching will be. Consistency is important, definitely an important and useful tactic when it comes to content creation on YouTube and other platforms as well. LJ Mixed Vlog, hi to your beautiful wife. You're very kind. Thank you. To me, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. She really is. Aw, Angie, we love you. We love Caleb. We love your family. Andrew, tell her Angie says hi. Love you guys. We got a lot of love for you too, Angie. Angie's a good person, folks. She's a personal friend of ours. We know her in the real world, the non-YouTube world, and Angie's one of those people you meet in life, and if you have the privilege to get to know her, you get to see her heart, and she's just very down to earth, which I really like. I like down to earth people. She's very down to earth, agreeable in a good way or ways, humble, and she's just cool. Like she's one of those special people you meet in life, and she just adds to people's lives. You know what I'm saying? She serves at church. She's a great wife to her husband. Yeah, Angie's awesome. Metrosonic, good morning, wifey. Thank you to everybody saying hi to my awesome wife, Nicole. Anything I meant, like, did you grow anything I meant? Yes, my wife and I love garden. You know what's really suspect? It's showing 0 viewers right now. Meanwhile, there's so many people active in the chat. I really dislike that about this thing that we're all on right now, folks. That's messed up. And I don't think it's like I assume it's not, rather, some type of just delay or whatever. Although maybe it is, but whatever. Whatever it is, it is. We grow so many things. It would take me quite a long time to explain everything that we're growing. I'll show you folks some basil plants that my wife and our older son and maybe our younger son helped with transplanting. Our older son and maybe our younger son will be selling some basil plants. They're learning about business and learning about gardening, and 10% of everything that all the net profits, 10% of it will be given to our church and or charity. So we're teaching them multiple things with their gardening, and I'll show you folks some awesome basil plants. We got quite a few, folks. Hopefully you can see them. Lots and lots and lots of basil, and I think that's probably my favorite variety of basil ever. San Genovese basil. It's amazing. Has amazing flavors, plural, and I think it's the ideal basil for pesto. If anybody loves pesto, write pesto in the comments, because that stuff right there for pesto, forget about it. It's amazing. Metrosonic, yes, we are thankful and grateful to have each other with a great support system. We rise and lift everyone up. That's awesome. That's awesome, Metrosonic. M. Vale, he was 5, I was 13. Ooh, young. My sister died 5 years ago from an opioid overdose. I'm so sorry to hear that. She had a kidney transplant, and after the surgery, she had a pulmonary embolism, which caused her to pass away. So, kidney transplant, pulmonary embolism. So, did she pass away from the overdose or the embolism? Sounds like your sister went through some really, really, really tough times. Hey, how was your day? Thank you for asking. My day is awesome. My day is awesome. I am more blessed than I deserve. This is the day the Lord has made. I shall rejoice and be glad in it. Be thankful to the Lord, everybody, for the breath of life, for getting out of bed this morning. Maybe some of you folks are still in bed. I'm not sure. Thank God for every day that you're alive. Every single day. He made everyone. He made everything. Be thankful. Count your blessings. And if you're having a rough day, have an attitude of gratitude, and you could turn your whole perspective around for the better. I'm telling you. It took me a month to bring myself to spread her ashes. You actually just reminded me to spread my mom's ashes. My mom died on February 19th of this year, and my wife and I have still not spread her ashes. I want to find a place to do that. I've been around YouTube since August 19th, 2006, and here it comes to August 19th, 2026. March 20th, I've been on YouTube with content and everything you see. So how long, I'm not sure I understand how long you've been creating content for, Metro Sonic. Losses are very hard. I lost 2 of my cousins in 1 month back in March and April. Family and I are staying strong. I'm so sorry for your loss, Metro Sonic, and so sorry for your family's loss. Angela wrote, oh, thank you, Colin. You're so sweet. You're so welcome, Angie. You're so welcome. Why see only one? Maybe they meant they see only one viewer. Strategy by brainstorming, think critical, and we listen to our audience, what they want to see on our daily content journey. It's not easy being on social media for 20 years I've been on, but we do. Yeah, it's not easy to be a content creator. That is, if you're putting up good content, as in not evil, not satanic, not bad. If you're putting out good content, and it's also not what I call brain rot content, useless, low IQ stuff. If you're putting up good stuff that's not brain rot, it can be very, very difficult. I think most people I'm going to go with that are not content creators have no idea how difficult it is. Have no idea. The amount of time, the amount of effort, the amount of knowledge required, the tactics required. Most people that are not content creators have no clue how difficult it is, in my opinion. You're a pro gardener. Not a pro gardener. I mean, maybe I could be considered a pro gardener. I do have a massive amount of gardening knowledge, but I'm constantly learning. And I think I'm at, like, if I were to break it down to beginner, intermediate, and advanced, I definitely think I'm an advanced gardener, but compared to a lot of people out there, I don't know much. I've been gardening for well over a decade. Let me think. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to go with well over a decade as far as like steadily gardening continually. I think well over a decade, maybe 15 plus years. Let's go to have great friends in our lives and family friends that know us for a long time. Pesto, yeah, Angie, pesto. God is so good and provide lots of great miracles to us all. God is so good. Please beware that the algorithm may be altered, showing 0 individuals. It's glitching. It happens frequently. Yeah, thanks for writing that, Metro Sonic. It's definitely annoying, at least. The embolism. Oh, okay. I thought you wrote something about she passed away from an overdose. Maybe you meant that the overdose caused the embolism, perhaps? So sad. I'm sorry for your loss, Mvale. I am making a code right now. What do you mean by a code, Hisella? Metrosonic, what a great gardener you have become. I am proud of you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Pose this goldfish. Hi, have I been in this chat before? Well, I'm not sure if it was you, your brother, or whoever it was, but a person or people with your channel name, screen name, whatever, definitely were in at least one of the live stream recently. Hisela Pacheco wrote, coffee. Got my big cup of coffee. How you doing? I'm ready to go, ready to tackle the day. Janet Potter, I still haven't done anything with my husband's ashes. He passed in August of 2022. Maybe you've mentioned that before, Janet, and pardon my memory if you have, and like mentioned that in a previous live stream or live streams. I'm so sorry for your loss, Janet. If your husband was anywhere near as awesome as you are, he must have been an awesome man. I could never imagine losing my wife. Metrosonic, our prayers to everyone what we are facing in family losses. Very kind of you to write that, Metrosonic. Metrosonic, amen. Thank the Lord for everything that's coming. That's right. I'm trying to get caught up in the chat, folks, so bear with me if I know I'm behind, bear with me. Andrew, I definitely have so much to learn about gardening. Yeah, me too, Angie. Me too. Metrosonic, I'm so sorry to hear about the passing of your mom. Thank you. Thank you for your condolences, whatever that was. February 19th, she passed, and her birthday would have been on the 29th this month, which I believe is in 6 days. Coffee. Oh, making a coffee. Oh, that's what you meant before by coffee, Hisela. There you go. Thank you. We are standing strong, every one of us. If that thank you was to me, then you're welcome. Nothing has to be perfect as we live in this imperfect society, which is normal and unique. Society is definitely imperfect. Everybody is imperfect. All people. Only God the Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit are perfect. Yeah, my YouTube got hacked and it was like people with, and I will go on my account and stuff and like going into random live streams that will be pretending to be like mentally slow and stuff. Sorry. I might not understand everything you wrote there, Poses Goldfish. If your channel got hacked, I'm sorry. I think maybe you have content on your channel. I don't remember from our previous discussions. My wife and I had our channel hacked a few months back, and it was a nightmare. 6 years or more of hard work building our channel. A horrible person or horrible people hacked it. I think they might have really damaged our momentum with the algorithm that took years to get. And it was, I think, a young person that was like video game, doing live streams on our channel, video games. It's just horrible. Pose this. Is it possible that it was your brother that was doing stuff with your account? NM, welcome in, NM. If I did not welcome you in before or see you before, I grew strawberries this year, but that's all that came up from the ground, LOL. Hey, if you grew strawberries, you still grew more than a lot of people grow. So great job making that happen. We actually did not even grow strawberries this year. We might still have time left to make it happen. I'd like to get some plants. I bought some from Facebook Marketplace. I met somebody for like $1 a plant. And I think what happened was, I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, so I'm not going to claim to know. They might have sold me old plants. Like strawberries, after however many years, they produce very little or not at all. And the plants we got from her, I think not one of them produced. And I don't recall 10, 20, 30 plants, whatever we bought, not one produced. And we have at least, I want to say at least 1 or 2 or 3 or something. of those plants growing, zero production. Now again, one person show there. My YouTube got hacked. Oh, I read that. I don't know. It could have been. All I know is that we're playing around in the chat, and I'm sorry about that. Well, if you or whoever did something they shouldn't have been doing, then I accept your apology. How old are you, Pose this goldfish, if you don't mind me asking? I recall what you or your brother wrote in the recent live stream about how old you are. I'm maybe just checking. I'm glad I grabbed my coffee with powdered donuts while visiting Dunkin' Donuts while on the road. 30 duds is crazy. Yeah, it might have been like up to 30. I don't recall how many, but even if it was like 10 or more, that's a lot of duds. Stony Television, what's up, brother? I saw your comment before, just didn't get to it. Colin, what's up? Welcome in, brother. How's your day going, man? How's your day going? DL Sykes, I just connected, playa, supporting like-minded families in Christ. Power claps for that amazing comment. Thank you for connecting to our channel, and I got a lot of love from my fellow Christian brothers and sisters out there. Love that. Love connecting to Christians. Like-minded families. That's awesome. That's awesome. And do you have content in your channel, DL Sykes? Because I will be stopping by your channel and returning the support if you do. Metrosonic, I thought I would never see my ex-girlfriend again after 3 years we worked together. Happy that she's doing better. I am happy to be with my current girlfriend. Checks and take care of me. Angela, where we moved there was strawberries planted and they never produced. I've heard many that their strawberries didn't as well. Yeah, I don't know what happened, Angie. Maybe we just got really old plants. Maybe something's going on in the skies, I don't know. All right. Janet, having great YouTube etiquette, saying good morning to Stony. Stony, having great YouTube etiquette, responding. Metrosonic, cherish the honor and memories of your mom. July 18th was 22 years since my dad passed away, and I have honored him. Sorry for the loss of your father, Metrosonic. Shawnee Grows, welcome in, Shawnee. I saw your comment. I'm sorry. Was that after your husband fixed it? Grr, but I'm at the garden. Okay, so at least you got to the garden. How'd you get over there? Planting and harvesting. Nice. DL Sykes. I do not have content. People are trying to convince me to start, but I don't know. I am a huge advocate of being a content creator. There are many benefits to it. And everyone has a story to tell. Everyone has knowledge to share. Everyone has a thing or things to offer humanity. I think you should do it. I absolutely think you should do it. And if you work hard, or however hard, you can make some money. And that's nice. New issue, antifreeze. Ooh. Van broke as I pulled in. Oh no. One of our 3 vehicles is off the road. And actually, I'm happy I thought of that now. Maybe I'll be able to, if I can get it to run, I have to charge it up or something. Maybe my wife and I and our sons will get that over to a mechanic today. It might be a great day to get that done. Whatever I read was a great reminder for me. Water pump, thermostat, gasket is what I think it is, waiting for a man's opinion. Metrosonic, I'm sorry to hear that a lot of you have been hacked by these vile creatures, especially impersonators as well. Hacking is such a horrible, horrible thing. Like, you have to seriously lack empathy and lack compassion to do that to people. Oh, I just remembered I had a scammer text me recently. And I knew I either was suspicious or knew completely, pretty much right away, that it was a scam. And I had some time. So I had some fun. Had an interesting little texting combo with the scammer. Gonna get my wife's opinion about whether or not I should share that combo on Facebook or not, but scammers, hackers, like, you have to have at least somewhat of a bad psychosis because you literally have to not care about people in order to steal from them, in order to hack them, scam them, whatever. You got to be really disconnected from empathy and compassion to do that. Well, I'm reading the chat. I think my brothers got into my old phone and I'm 13. Oh, okay. How old is your brothers? Okay. How old is your older brother or brothers? Because that's not the number that whoever wrote in the previous live stream. That's not the age. You know I have a YouTube account and I'm trying to get a lot of subscribers like you. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, Hisela, here's my rules. I will not support any bad content. So if your content is not bad and if it's not brain rot, I will consider connecting to your channel and supporting you. Quite frankly, I'm an awesome supporter. Anywhere from usually to almost always give full watches. I like, I comment, and occasionally share. So again, if your content's not bad and if it's not brain rot, I'll consider connecting to your channel and supporting you, especially being that you're here supporting my wife and I. And when I was like 13, 23 now, my twin had a random man hack her Instagram and then blackmail her. We had to involve the police and everything. It happens all the time. So scary and creepy. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry your sister had to go through that. It's crazy out there, folks. Like, I'm going to say something that some of you folks might not be aware of this. Now with AI and scammers, they're creative and they evolve, adapt, and become quite adept as well at new scams. So with AI being so available, they can call your phone, and if you pick up and say hello and / or your name, that is enough for them to essentially get your voice, and they could use that. They can call your loved one or loved ones and say that, like, your tire had a flat, you're in jail, whatever, and to send you money or whatever, and they're scamming people. People think they're talking to their husband or their wife or their child or their grandmother or whoever, and it's AI with a very close to or identical voice scamming people. So when you get phone calls from spammers, or even if you're just unsure, either don't say anything or say hello in like a strange voice and don't just give your name. Don't be like, yeah, this is Colin or Colin. I'm not going to say my last name. Don't do that. A lot of times, however frequently, I'll answer and I'll be like, hello? But that's the point we're at, folks. And back when I had one of the businesses that I was a general manager of back in New York, we would get these scam phone calls. And sometimes I'd be at work and I had time. If they're going to waste my time, sometimes I would choose to waste their time. And I'd keep them on the phone and I would drag things out. And at the very least, if they were on the phone with me, they cannot be trying to scam other people. Calling businesses saying, oh, you need to go and... It's ridiculous, some of the stuff. You need to go and bring a gift card from Walmart or wherever and drop it off at this gas station as a form of payment for your light bill and all these different things they come up with. And here's the thing. Mentally handicapped people, senior citizens, new managers, maybe they're a new manager and they're trying to hold the fort down and run a business and the proprietor is away. And they're like, oh, I got to pay the bills. Oh, this company called. They said the light bills are not paid. Let me just pay that and take care of things. And they do that. And they're stealing. Oh, I get really mad about scammers and thieves. Pose this. Check your recent login activity. It'll show you the devices that are signing on to your YouTube. Okay, great recommendation, NM. 15 and 14. Okay, so I'll tell you now, whoever was in a recent live stream with your name wrote that they were 15. So I don't know what's going on with your account, Pose this, but be careful. Hisela is not about that. Not sure what you meant, Hisela. Keep your Google account safe and maintain from the hacker, especially adding a security code. I'm not sure what you mean by however much of that comment there. I'll tell you one thing I don't do. I never do facial recognition. And I highly recommend you folks never use facial recognition as well. And I'm not going to get into why I think you folks should not use that right now, but maybe in a future live stream I'll carefully get into that. But I do not use it. That's my recommendation. My ride is here. See you when I get home. All right, Shawnee, stay safe. Hopefully you get your van situation figured out. You're at 16. Oh, I'm seeing 15. Wow. Thank you. That's amazing. Wow. I think my third goal was for 14, and you folks made it happen. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to say fourth goal, 20. Let's go. Please, I would love to get 20 likes. If you haven't hit the like yet, folks, do that. And if you need instructions as far as how to hit the like, let me know. And myself and / or whoever in the chat might give you some help with that. Thanks for the heads up, Angie, about the number of likes. I'm believing for 20. Yeah, 20 would be awesome. I'm seeing 16 now. Nice. Metrosonic, thank you. Losing a parent was hard for a very long time back when I was a child. Here I am as a grown middle-aged man doing better. One day at a time. Like my father, he always liked to record me when I was a child, and then I decided to create my YouTube since 2006, upload videos late 2007 during college years. Wow, so you've been doing it a long time. How many subscribers do you have on your channel, Metrosonic? Janet wrote, I say, how can I help you? That's smart. I like that. Metrosonic, car seats have their wear and tear, but thanks to a guy named Scotty Kilmer, show me some of the major fixed. Scotty Kilmer, that's the mechanic guy. I think I know who you're talking about. I don't know what you mean by major fixed, but I think I know who you're talking about. I'm going to say something I don't even like. Brian rots. Oh, I assume they mean brain rots, like brain rot content. I really dislike brain rot content. Oh, I'm assuming Hisela means their content is not brain rot content. Okay. Thank you, Hisela, for explaining stuff. Pose this. Yeah, I didn't get hacked or anything. It was just my brother on my old phone. Okay. Maybe have a talk with your brother. Nicely. Have a talk with your brother. Say, hey, listen, it's my account. Leave it alone. Use your own account. Something like that, maybe. Scammers are everywhere, especially when they try to impersonate the genuine article. Scammers are everywhere. It's crazy. You got to be really careful nowadays, folks. Sincerely, you got to be really careful. Facial recognition is all about the eyes. Always survive. What's up, brother? Hey, 17 thumbs up. Some power claps for that. All right. I'm seeing 17. Folks, my goal is 20 likes, please. Let's get 20 likes, please. Well, I like more to play other games. All right. Hey, I was just first I noticed Always Survive, and then Janet Potter's channel names, screen names, whatever, were not the same color that moderators' names typically are. But it seems that, because I think Janet and Always Survive are both moderators, and now I think they've changed the color for the moderators' names. Good afternoon, Always Survive. So close, just 2 more likes. I'm seeing 3 more needed. 3 more needed. Angela wrote 18. Oh, Angela wrote 18. All right. So maybe it's just delayed and I'm not seeing 18. Oh, this is awesome. Poses Goldfish. Well, thank you for letting me know that you said that. I was in this chat because I didn't know it like it was on my stuff. Thank you, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. So were you in a recent live stream with your brother or brothers? Or is this your first time here at Poses Goldfish? Because I think there might have been a weird thing or things written in a recent live stream with your channel name. I don't know if that was you, your brother, or both, or brothers maybe. Something's going on. Yeah. But I think there was also a nice thing or nice things written by whoever in the recent live stream. Our modern device to take scam calls, I don't bother answering those calls at all. Sometimes I do, just to mess with them. And I can record calls from my phone, so sometimes I'll just record however much of the call. And when it's spam in the sense of like it's solicitous, I respect the hustle. If they're not being rude, it's annoying sometimes, sure, and whatever. But if they're being respectful, they're being kind, I don't like that. I think at least sometimes they do not remove me from the do not call list. They do not add me to the do not call list, rather. I don't like that if that happens. But if they're respectful and like, sure, have a good day, no problem, whatever, then I try to be respectful. It's one thing to try to sell a loan or do whatever, and it's another thing to try to just straight up rob people. There's people trying to make money, you know what I'm saying, try to put food in their family's mouths. I don't hate, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? But the scamming, the stealing, I get very angry. Detect scam calls, autocorrect. What color are you seeing for moderators? Mine has been blue since the beginning. It's not blue. Let me try to see. Janet, it looks like white. Or very light color. It's lighter than the non-moderators, so it's different. It's my first time in this stream. Sorry if they were saying weird things. They're very immature for their age. Well, I accept your apology, which is maybe on behalf of whoever. You seem very kind, Poses Goldfish, and I'm happy you're here. You are young, so please just make sure your parents are okay with you being here. Rest assured, I'm not going to do anything that's bad. My wife and I keep our content and our live streams clean. It's good for the whole family. We don't use bad language. We don't talk about bad things. I, however, cannot control what people write in the comments. So just make sure your parents are okay with you being here. And if they are okay with it, then that's awesome. I'd love to have you here. That helps my wife and I get watch hours. And you seem like a nice person. It's not my first time getting calls from random people, but I never answer. Metrosonic, well, it was great to chat with you, friends. I hope you all have a blessed and safe day. Awesome. I am actually going to take a quick break. I'm thinking maybe 3 minutes or less. Let me stretch my legs out a little bit. Do whatever, take a quick break. I've been going for almost an hour, coming up on over 48 minutes. Metrosonic, thank you so much. You've been awesome and very supportive in this live stream. Thank you so much. I'll swing by your channel, hopefully today, and return some support. Moderators, I just thought of a 1990s rap song. Regulators, mount up. Moderators, mount up. It was a clear black night, clear white moon. Warren G was on the treats, trying to consume some skirts for the east so I can get some funk. Rolling in my ride, chilling on and on. Just hit the east side of the L. All right. Just got a song in my head. Moderators, mount up. Do moderator things. I'll be on a quick break. I'll be back in hopefully 3 minutes or less. Keep an eye on the chat. Make sure people behave. Do moderator things. I never answer either. They can leave a message if it's important. Yes, very smart, Angie. Yeah, if it's important, leave a message, right? Post this. Yeah, they said it's fine. You see like a very, very nice person, they said. Well, that was kind of them. Hey, maybe they were just children having fun, all right? I don't recall anything very bad being written, so That's great. That nothing bad, very bad was written, from what I remember. I'll be right back. Hold it down, moderators. I'll see you folks in a few. Ugh. Woo, feels good to stand. Ugh. All right. Okay. And I'm back. All right. Let me read the chat. Thank you to everybody who stayed here while I took my break. All right. What is everyone's plan for today? Thank you for staying active in the chat. Janet, Hisela, and Hisela. Just chill and play. Don't forget to tune into Shawnee Grows tonight. Oh, yes. Thank you for the reminder, Janet. Very kind of you to share that out. I believe that was 9 p.m. Is that correct? 9 p.m. for Shawnee's live tonight. Okay, he's back. I'm actually going to finish this live stream up. About to have a meeting with my wife about some things and get to the grind. Well, I've already been grinding here on YouTube, so get to the next grind. Probably grinds, plural. And then I work this evening. Got a long day ahead of me. All right, didn't hit 20 likes, but that's okay. This was still a relatively high number of likes. Thank you to everybody who hit the like. Thank you so much, and I'll be trying to swing by the content creators who have been active in the chat during this live stream. I'll try to swing by your channels and return the support. Thank you, everyone, for being here. And thank God today if you haven't already. And if you have, thank him again. I believe it's 9 o'clock her time, 10 o'clock Eastern. Okay, 9 p.m. Central, that would be. Yes, okay. I think you're right, Janet. Thank you for that info. And again, very kind of you to share out that. That was kind of you to share that info out about Shawnee's live stream tonight, 9 p.m. Central Time. Shawnee Grows, great channel, folks. I highly recommend it. She's awesome. All right, I'm going to get going, everybody. First and foremost, as always, and most importantly, God is great. Take care, everybody.